I'm here to continue to build this Lego Disney camera. So yesterday I got the tripod done. It's actually a pretty cool looking tripod. And then today we're gonna continue from back number 4, and we finally, I think, start to build the actual camera that you're gonna put on top of the tripod. Let's just open it up. There's only 4, 5, 6 left. Um, I'm not sure if I can complete it today, but we'll see how it goes. Sometimes, even though I don't feel like, hey, there's a lot, but you know, mistakes happens. And sometimes, just after maybe 20 minutes building, I start to feel very tired, given that it's quite late in the evening, and often, just can't beat this sleepiness. But anyway, there's more information on the new Minion set. Uh, it will be widely available, and the pricing is okay. I think the house set is the most expensive one. It's not like breaking your bank type expensive. Surely most of the retailers will have like 5-10% discounts, and if you wait a little bit, you might get like 20%. Anyway, finally we have Dumbo here. It's a very cool looking. Wouldn't say it's minifigure, but really cool looking animal mode. I'll just put on the the stand and then start building the camera. And at the same time, they also review some of the upcoming Lego Dream Set, which looks most of them are just brick built animals, but they have some really cool minifigures, like updated version of characters, and also I believe are the evil version of some of the main characters, and a couple of new animals. One of the, I think two of the set itself really capture my attention. One of them is the night. What is it? The Nightmare Witch? I don't think. What's the what's the character name? Never Witch. I think it's a Craven or Crow looking build that looks really cool. That's something, if there's a good price, I'm definitely getting those. And the other one is the castle, and it looks really good, that castle, to be honest. But the pricing is like 300 something New Zealand dollars. It's just a little bit too expensive. So I'm sure, like there will be some like really um cool, or well, decent discount. But if I want to get that earlier to ride the hype, or get hit by YouTube search a little bit more, then I will have to get it early. I don't think I can afford well, but it's August, maybe that's time. But then again, there are other big set that I have yet to acquire that I want to prioritize those before they get retired. So we'll see how it goes. But sometimes, if there's like huge discount, then I do prioritize some of the discount a little bit more, um, because you just can't get past a very good deal. Like, it's not just Lego, lots of things, right? The only thing that, hey, when there's a huge discount, that I will not, you know, um, kind of put on top of my spending list is airplane tickets, right? Because it's not just about the ticket, right? Also, accommodation and other parts where it's beyond your control. Like, you not necessarily know all the info, like if you, travel someplace, right? So that is the only thing. Like, even though, hey, you see very good, like cheap tickets, but then there are other subsequent costs. But if it's just like material thing, then yeah, if there's a good deal, whether it's food, whether it's other thing, then you know, you, I mean, you kind of still buy into the whole fear of missing out, or whatever the marketing campaign is. Um, because business, you never win, unless that business is about to fold. Then they need to really cash out. You're never gonna it's just gonna spend less money, but spending less money is always good because let's say, I already mentioned it multiple times. Like it's like if you buy, 10 $100 set with a 20% discount, which means that you spend save $20. If you times 10, then you get like you're actually able to buy a extra $200 set. So it's always good to look for discount and stuff. To be honest, this part here, there's not many parts. Just that everything kind of similar colors, so sometimes it's really difficult, especially the paper is quite dark, right? So for me, right, I really struggle to find the pieces that I need to progress with my um, build. Uh, Often that takes time because typically, one bag, no matter what's the size, it should only take like, 8 to 10 minutes. But recently, some of the even um, bag with less elements, I end up, spending like 24 minutes, up to 24 minutes to do that. That's why, the progress kind of slow. It's not intended though. I ideally still the progress still um, fast enough because it's not just about the building and talking. I also want to move forward with some other stuff as well because if I keep building the same set first, I can't. It's hard to come up with a title that would hit the search algorithm, and then even with the thumbnails, then it feels like quite repetitive, right? So unless it's a really really big set, uh, then it kind of not necessarily makes sense to have the build across multiple days if I want to kind of provide the contents and stuff. But anyway, I'm just gonna find all the elements that I need. And did I turn on the camera? That would be the. Let me just double check because if the camera hasn't been turned on, then it will ruin the whole thing. Let me just double check, making sure the camera is on. Yes, indeed, it's turned on, so it's quite important that it's turned on, and then we'll continue to build this camera here. And we want to finish this tonight. Um, this and oh yeah, and today Netflix has released a new movie, the City Hunter movie, and if you know Japanese anime, then you know the character City Hunter. And can't wait to watch it. But of course, if I keep building Lego, then I won't be able to watch it. So um, there's more reason for me to finish building this. Because if I finish one, then even a day without video, which means like prepping the next build, that's okay. But like if it's a continuous build, then I don't know, unless I'm not feeling well or something like that, right? It's still better to have it um, kind of within a close interval. But anyway, well, okay, that kind of interesting. Not sure what it is. Even that I don't know much about camera and things. So some of the stuff is very hard for me to kind of provide a detailed description on what are those parts or figure it out while I'm building, like what exactly I'm building. So anyway, uh-huh. So start building. I think this is just the lamp. I think it's some interior details rather than how camera works. I don't know, like let's just figure it out once we finish the build. But even that, there's a chair inside, so I doubt this is actually how it looks inside the camera. This is just hey, having a camera look and view, and then inside kind of fit some interior details. So this is definitely a lamp, and this is a drawing board, and it's trying to show, hey, what this thing is inside, and drawing some animations. And I believe that what it is, but we'll continue uh, to build this set. Um, so far, because it's quite unique. So already comment from earlier that the overall building experience is quite fun. Just because it's something that I haven't experienced before. So it's not like, hey, I already kind of mentioned in some videos before. So if you been checking all this video, then you might find it repetitive. But even with the modular buildings, especially the when I built a jazz club, um, it really, I mean, it's a good build, like no doubt, and it's a great model as well. It's a great set, but you know, just don't have the same impact as building something or you know say first time building modular building. There's only a few parts that is quite unique to it. So I don't know. I still have a few modular that I haven't built, so maybe I should uh, build those and see. Because the assembly square, which is I think it's a 10 years anniversary set or something like that. I bought day one, but never got a chance to. Well, I wouldn't say I don't have the chance, but more like it just left there, never opened. More like on a storage thing. Um, yeah, that set is very nice when it released, but I'm pretty sure that if I kind of build it now, I will have less, I guess, freshness to it. Because some of the newer techniques that introduced in that set might have already been utilized in much more recent sets, right? So yeah, I think the set itself will still looking good, and it's a epic model, but just the freshness is so important, right? Because if you have so many Lego sets and you build so many sets before, then sometimes some of the things might just, I wouldn't say it's boring, but they just feel like, oh yeah, I've done this before, so it's quite different kind of enjoyment. But then people might say, hey, why don't you try and buy something that you never built before? Well, I'm not really a technic fan, or sometimes it's also like budget and other constraint as well, right? So can't necessarily, and especially some of the other ones are like huge and quite expensive. Yeah, I do like the looks of Titanic. I do like the looks of the Eiffel Tower, but it's like over $1,000 just just for that set. So it's just hard to justify to because if I buy those set and the lots of others, or not small set, but then even the $300-400 one that I will not able to afford because of me spending you know just on one set with all the budget, right? Then anyway, this one is supposed to be a circle, but it doesn't have all the studs to kind of hold it together, so it's very hard to align perfectly. And then we have the gear here, so I think there's some action features. Okay, so it will be from this side, then we need to connect a macaroni somewhere here, so it will, oops, so sometimes all this kind of difficult, eh? So you want it to be aligned, and uh, now the circle's a little bit misaligned. um, and then what's next? Okay, still not able to figure out what exactly all these things do, but um, I'm pretty sure once we get through the next spec, then we'll figure that out. Uh, and the good thing is I'm yet to get into the state where I'm so sleepy and my brain can't process stuff far enough or clear enough that I end up, talking nonsense. Because I think subconsciously I always think about work, so sometimes suddenly just I don't know how, but it just switched to vocabulary that to do with my work and nothing to do with the set or the build that or things that I'm building uh, right now. Um, that's why I can tell, um, you know, it's time to stop. Because if I continue, then I might end up, you know, share something that I shouldn't be sharing. Like, at work, right? It's not like you can't share about work, but there may be things that are confidential. Um, that there might be legal troubles if I accidentally sleep up. So that's that's something that I need to watch out for. So making sure that I get enough sleep and not end up building Lego while I'm not fully. Well, I'm kind of fully conscious. Just that, uh, yeah. Sometimes I don't know. It, well, is it conscious though? Because I'm not aware that I actually switched topic, but I kind of become aware of it. It's like, hey, the sentence kind of sounds weird. Like, why am I talking about certain things that is not related to the stuff? What am I doing right now? So anyway, I think still not able to figure out which part of the camera is it. Um, all right, so we've got this here, and hopefully I can finish this quickly. Um, and then we've got some round edges. So this one, like, it's going to be a line because they got like another piece in the center to kind of hold it together. Well, not necessarily with studs, but because there's some edges you can push the round tile towards it, so then it's not going to mess up the circle. And then got this here. And I'm still surprised this set doesn't have any stickers, which is a good thing. I mean, I don't mind stickers, but um, you know, it has to make sense. Because sometimes whether the element is printed or whether it's stickers, it's so hard to figure it out on the reason behind it. Because sometimes I feel like, hey, maybe this one need to be a sticker, and it turns out it comes out as printed. Sometimes I wish this is printed, and then they just use stickers. Anyway, you're not going to know until you actually get a job as a Lego designer and work inside. And works. I realize that I make a mistake here. Okay, so this is a small compartment, and what we're building now, I'm not sure. Sometimes it's just hard to figure out until you finish the thing. Well, that's the beauty of building Lego. Anyway, if you have been watching my shorts or following my Instagram, it's like, hey, it's been a while that you kind of cutting out clips of this, you know building stuff video as a short moment or highlight. Uh, I mean, there's some cool conversations or where like I guess there's some conversation that's not related to Lego. So for my shots and stuff, I kind of want to keep within the same niche, which means you know just don't have a unique um, quotes or things that's to do with Lego. And I don't really want to put it out. I mean, it's going to be a good clip, but then if I want to share, then I need to share it in a different channel. But I'm not, my intention is not to become full-time content creator. This is more to do with my hobby. If I need to share this in this channel and that channel, that would be too stressful, and it's not something that I want to do. So yeah, then you know, feel free to continue to watch the long videos, and from time to time I do feel like, oh, there's something that about Lego that I have yet to share. I mean, sometimes the phrase and the sentence um, will be different, but then because the message that I'm trying to convey is still the same, so I don't. It's like making a bad sequels. Right? It's like, oh yeah, everything is the same. It's just market different way. So yeah, that wasn't my intention, but yeah, hopefully, from time to time, I'm still um, getting some uh, cool conversation or interesting quotes on Lego, then I would be able to share. And it's kind of quite interesting on how it open and close. And now we're gonna build a roof. Hmm, we're building the roof, so like it's not easy to access though. But anyway, it's really for like one minifigure to get in, so that's fine, I think. Uh, then we have the roof done. Just close off like this. Okay, so it's not like modular where we can easily remove the roof, but there's not enough space inside anyway. Uh, and now we're gonna switch on this side so you can kind of spin it. But what does it gonna spin though? Because I don't see anything else that's connected. I mean, if you have watched other people's reviews, then you probably will know like what exactly that's gonna do. But I haven't. Why? Because I want to keep a element of surprise when um, when I'm building something. I mean, I do still watch reviews, but yeah, sometimes I get spoiled. Recently, I just really want to experience, uh, the set without, being spoiled. Ugh, okay, and then I messed up. And I messed up. Okay, how do I open it now? Okay, okay. Anyway, yep, messed up badly. Okay, okay. Ah, what? Can I open like this? Okay, because the gear kind of fell off. It's not my intention, but sometimes parts like this are quite hard to. I think that it's supposed to create a clicking sound, but I think yeah, I think, you know, yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear it. So, and this sound kind of recreate, you know, some of the camera playing film um, very well. But just make sure that you know you don't tie it up too tight, because if it's too tight, then you can't create this noise here. So this is actually pretty cool. Anyway, let's just carry on with the rest of the build. And now it's very hard to close. Okay, it's all closed now. Okay, and then I think we'll be finishing this back very soon, and then we can move on to the next one. I think we'll start adding the lenses. So right now, just the body of the camera, and let's just speed up a little bit. So there's two backs to go. Anyway, because you know, the intention is to finish building this tonight. Um, but you know, even though it's not difficult, but I don't know why. You know, just not going as smooth as I wanted it to be. Um, okay, so that's why sometimes you know you might be slowed down if you try to rush. But this is the bottom part of the camera, and then we've got this curved tile to give it a bit more decoration. And I think while it looks really nice, I just feel like, or find this to be annoying, because you know a slight touch will change the alignment of this switch. It will irritate me. I'm not sure if it will irritate anyone else, but for me, right, if the cursor supposed to make a circle and it's not aligned, then I will feel very irritated. Um, anyway, so we've got this here. So this will allow the camera to fit onto onto the tripod. And then we've got, it's a really like, I think the sign looks really compact, and I think it's just the right size to kind of be very detailed, but at the same time looks cute. But we'll talk about this more when I do the review of this set. So now we're gonna put the camera on top of the tripod. Okay, actually, does it rotate? Oh no, it doesn't rotate. So it's, okay, yeah, this part also can't change, I guess. Yeah, because it's all stuck here, so can't change that. Uh, but you're able to spin this one. Anyway, let's stop playing with it, and then we'll, let me just have a sip of water. Then we carry on with back number 5. So this time we're gonna do Minnie Mouse, and that will be the final character in this set. So I think the last pack won't have any minifigures or characters. We'll see. So this is definitely the lens, and then last part I think just outer decor of the camera. Anyway, let's just get everything out, and then we'll start build Minnie Mouse. Again, I think the Steamboat Willie set has a better version of this minifigure. So, but again, you know, just can't pass up onto the Walt Disney minifigure and Bambi and Dumbo. Where's her skirt and the torso? It's just right in front of me again. Okay, and where's the torso then? Uh, that's the problem when everything is just black and gray. It's just so hard to locate anything. Um, I mean, it's a nice minifigure. I mean, there's better version of it. Um, so I think we'll just keep Dumbo on this side and then Mini and stand next to Walt Disney. So we've got the stand here. I think the stand looks really good. And then we'll start building the lens. So, okay, just thing here. And then we've got lots of clear parts to send the camera lens and other things. What? Okay, okay. Oh, okay. I was a bit lost on what exactly I'm building, so it's actually quite interesting on how they create certain elements. And then next to it, it's like this. And then we need to create another camera lens type of view here. And just make sure that some of the things are aligned so it doesn't look awkward. But you won't be able to see anyway once you put that in. So yeah, what we need here. Okay, there's another lens here. There's some parts already stuck together, and the thing that it can be frustrating when you do a Lego set as quickly as possible. And I start to feel a little bit sleepy now. Uh, anyway, okay, so we're going to put this in here. Turn that. So you can actually turn this. This is pretty cool, to be honest. And then we need to have this connected. I need two of this. What are this hole for? I don't know. Seriously, I don't really know. I can only figure it out later. And we need to connect this here. Is it just me, or it looks like a 8080? Oh, not 8080. No, what's that? ATST. I forgot. Because I don't kind of try to remember all the Star Wars stuff, but you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's not important to this set. So those are the lens. I think we need to, just the front of the camera. And that's the piece that I need. It's this one. Okay. There's some interesting, throughout interesting building techniques or design throughout. That's why it makes this really cool build, like for anyone. Um, and this set's not that expensive. It's just quite reasonably priced. And totally recommend to anyone, even though I haven't do the review, but so far um, I do feel like, hey, this is a set that looks good, um, fun to build, and have some really cool characters, especially if like Disney properties. Then it's a must have, to be honest. Um, but of course, Disney 100-year celebration, you can't celebrate this year again because this is just 101, right? So it's like, hey, they release some really cool stuff. But of course, they can continue to release Disney set, but You will get less interesting set like this because it's just normal days. It's not like any anniversary or stuff like that. Okay, got the edges done, and then got more to do here. And then I just forgot to align all the parts. I think I'm getting better in terms of being too obsessive of how the Lego bricks needs to align the Lego logo. But in terms of other stuff that needs to be parallel or having the smooth edges, that I don't think I can change that because I don't want to see something that would irritate me clearly. Because the Lego logo sometimes is hard to spot, but any misalignment, right, then those are very easy to spot, to be honest. So this is what I need to do. It's right here. Wait. Okay. All right. Why why do I need to have two steps? Like we could have all this in one step, right? Mystery. Another mystery or another mystery of Lego instruction how it's being done. Okay, and then what's next? Okay, just this here. It's quite interesting how this works. Yeah, I need another sip of water. Where's the parts that I need? What? Anyway, let's just use the other parts. Because, if you have less and less parts, then it will be a lot easier to spot the thing that you need. But I just can't see it. Is it on this side? What? Or I mistakenly use it somewhere else. Don't tell me there's a missing piece. That would be disastrous. There's a missing piece like this because I don't have any spare of the piece that I need though. Well. I really need that piece because otherwise I can't complete. Oh, it's just right here. See, like you can just continue to move forward, so you're able to see or find the set that, well, not the set, but the element that you need, right? Okay, and then let's go to the under the thing that we just built. Oh, hey, getting really sleepy now. It's like, hey, I was okay, feeling okay, like 20 minutes ago, and now I'm just feeling like I'm about to crash down, and I choke myself. Okay, so here, all right. Then what's next? Okay, so this is going through the tool hole here. So like again, okay, so this is how it works. Well, and this is pretty cool to be honest. Okay, so this just need to be secure on the edges, but you don't need to push it all the way through, just the tip, just the tip. This sounds awkward. Anyway, um, yeah, it really sounds really awkward. Anyway, we just carry on. What's said already been said. I'm not going to cut it out. I'm not going to cut it out. Um, if it makes you think about other stuff, well, that's not on me, that's on you. It's, you're gonna hear what you're gonna hear, and you're gonna see what you want to see, not that I'm influencing you what you're gonna see and what you're gonna hear. Yes, basically, I'm just feeling like, oh, I'm not referring to anything else. It just sounded awkward. But, it's okay. Nobody gonna tell you off something. And right here. So what I'm doing here right now? So far the camera looks really good though. To put these two things together, and then it's the situation where like the light kind of reflects on the surface of the instruction booklet, makes it really hard to read. Okay. And then stick here. Okay. Nearly done with this back as well. Just a few more things. Just a few more things. Just a few more things. Okay. Yeah. Very concentrating on getting this view, and this interesting combination of bricks. But I'm not sure what am I building right now. Okay, this is a bit hard to connect. Hope it doesn't crack anything below, but it shouldn't. Because when people say, "Hey, like the quality is dropping," it's still pretty good quality, to be honest, compared to some of the other cheaper toys. Right, here we are. And then we just need to put the tile on top to kind of smooth it out. And it's black, right? That's why you don't want to have greasy hands. Even without greasy hands, sometimes you do get fingerprints and stuff on top, but I don't think it's avoidable. Okay. This, am I lined up correctly? I think so. And yeah. So on this side, but how come I can't get it? Okay, now it's good. And then we need the pole here. Oh, it's another camera looking thingy. Oops, wrong way. Oops, oops. What? Did I use the wrong piece? No, I don't think so. What? Oh, it rolled forwards. That's why I thought. Hey, I was missing a piece, but no, actually not. It was just it kind of rolled forwards, so I couldn't see. Now I think this is the part at the back where you kind of look through it. Just get this view quickly, and what's next though? Okay, okay. Really struggling to understand or know the parts names. So yeah, need to get it aligned. Okay, how come? All right. Now this is a line, so we're gonna go through this part. Yeah. So once you click, so you can kind of adjust this. It's pretty cool, and this is how you're gonna open the compartment inside. So this is pretty cool, to be honest. And then what's next? There's still few pieces left. I feel like I might have made a mistake, right? I think so. No wonder. I thought, hey, how come it's weird that we have a gap here? So it's because I missed 4 pieces. I just take this off, so it will be easier for me to put this on. And then here, okay, now it's all fixed, so kind of aligned or all connected except this part. Okay, everything seems all good now. And okay, finally we're gonna apply the theme piece and also back number 6. Not that much, there's a little bit left and finishing the view. I think I did quite well today, faster than the past 2 days, but to be honest, this set should be complete in 1 day, but well. Sometimes I just can't help it. Anyway, we've got the theme. This is really nice looking theme here, and what is so cool about it is that each of the scene is kind of created in Lego minifigure form. So yeah, I wonder if they're gonna release all this sets. You can see Lion King, it's a molded lion piece. I really wish they include the dragon for Mulan in the minifigures, and then got Jungle Book. Um, really cool. Yeah, this is excellent. So, which one's supposed to be at the bottom? So I need to face the camera this way, and I think the Steamboat Willie will be facing this way. So just need to be extra careful. Oops, is it? Okay. Now it's connected, and then okay, it will be somewhere here. So this is how it connects to the camera. Oh, it's not that hard to push into step. It's just awkward position. So if I got it right, just because the material I think is just having the right angle. This is pretty good looking. Really loving it. And now we're gonna build a Disney 100 years celebration logo. So this is even without the logo, and that's it. It's really nice looking camera. And the logo that we're building is just like additional thing to kind of emphasize the fact that it's the 100 years anniversary of Disney. So even without that, it will still be okay. Um, Obviously, it's supposed to have the theme case, right? So that's also part of it. So I guess it's still essential. What's the half tile? I couldn't find it. Is it? What? Oh, okay, it's just right here. All good. And then we need to, because it's 100, so I need to build 2 of this. Okay. And then we've got this, the circle thing. Yep. And then we've got more. You can run up on the side. So it's pretty much the same, given that you build 2 zeros, right? I also find it really difficult to pick up bricks recently. Maybe my finger just not as mobile as before. Is there any explanation? Well, maybe aging, but no, I'm not that old. But yeah, anyway, we're making some good progress here. Just sometimes it's hard to press all the pieces in the right place easily. It's really hard to pick up some of the bricks as well. So, but anyway, we've got it done here, and then we need to kind of flip it over. I think it's fine just to do it like this, rather than flip it over. You don't have to follow the instructions. Sometimes you can just able to know what you need to do. I think facing this way is a lot easier to align the thing, but actually no. This is you only need okay. So if I do it, flip this side, because you only need 3 of this. And I feel like, hey, yeah, that's what I feel like. I'm missing a piece, but actually no. I did not miss a piece. Just that I used too many pieces. Okay. And then what's next? So more things cover around the edges. Okay, it's good that I'm building 2 at the same time, because otherwise I need to build 1, and at the end of the day, I need to go do this again, and it will not be as fun. Anyway, so this one a bit tricky. Let's see how much that will be. It's a head. It has to. Yep, I think that's fine now. Okay, and then okay, so it's basically this looks like the Mickey Mouse ears. So these are all really nice touch. And then we've got this to give it a more complete look, like able to see from all angles. And then Another interesting way on building Lego. Hey, this is really nice, the theme case, although the theme seems to be a little bit too thick compared to the the theme they included. Uh, I think this is it. I think we are approaching the finish line of this set. So my throat is getting really sore. And we need to build, of course, it's not just zero, but the number one here, it's a very interesting use of element. So this element, I thought it was new from um, the friend set, but actually no, this is from last year. But it's a really good way to create a number one here. Okay, all we need to do is to apply. And where does it click onto? Okay, click onto the clear hole. Okay. Does it looks okay? The alignment, is it the right gap? Let me just check. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I think when we can get a little bit more closer. Maybe just a little bit more closer then. Okay. Yep. This seems all good now. Okay. So I've got the 100 here. So this is a pretty cool view, and yep, the compartment can fit in. What's this? Well, just the inside, and just simply just attach to the top, and you can easily remove it, or just remove the one to be a normal camera. But I think we're done, and we finally finish the Disney camera. And it looks really nice, and I love the theme with all the minifigure design, and this is pretty cool as well. Can't wait to do the in-depth review. Hopefully, in the next day or two, I will have the in-depth review upload. But here we are. This is the Disney camera. It looks really good. And yeah, that's it. It's time to go to bed, and maybe I'll do another poll, or maybe I just build the other set that lost the poll. I'm not sure because it was just sets on that lost the poll. I have the Viking Village, I have the Tranquil Garden. Maybe I'm able to get some of the newer May release early, then might have to change the plan. But for now, this is the set that I finished building, and I can't wait to build the next set.